2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Del Negro is out there with Johnson. Then it's Elliott, then it's Duncan, and it's Robinson in at the center position. Jordan against Del Negro. Johnson with the bounce pass, and Robinson throws it down.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Pippen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And here is Johnson. Knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. Finish off the break.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Good job there. Jordan getting him in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
Poked away. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And slam dunk by Jordan.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And so it's San Antonio with it. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Robinson. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Give him a hand pass, your lovable dance team.
.110 left to play here in the first. Johnson, the pass to Robinson. Johnson against Harper. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. No good from Del Negro. It's been a quick start here for Chicago.
Oh. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Del Negro after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Elliott. That one a little long. Del Negro against Jordan. Outside Pippen, fires from deep. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Johnson with it. Lets the three fly, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And cat-quick reflexes there. Jordan sees that play and jumps all over it. Terrific defense.
And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Quarter at It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. We've got Johnson. Robinson is out there with Duncan. Then there's Person. And it's Jackson in at the 2 guard. Now here's Johnson following the miss by Michael Jordan. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Jackson's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Spurs.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Jordan into the lane. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now here's Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Jordan against Jackson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Ball's knocked loose. Fades. Yep, that one goes. Jordan's got 18 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Jordan after the miss from Tim Duncan. 1:12 left to play in the first half. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Going inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on David Robinson.
It's slashing there by Jordan. Gets up to speed in a hurry. Just impossible to stay in front of.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan. Chicago making some changes. Wennington, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Kukoc. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Elliott's checked in for San Antonio. Del Negro comes in for Johnson. And so Jordan nails both of them.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Elliott against Jordan. To halt the run. Elliott misses. The Bulls leading by 20. Outside Jordan, driving the lane, and hammers that one down right in the face of Jaren Jackson.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Del Negro. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Duncan over Harper. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Pippen.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for Chicago right now, Pippen is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Harper. Then it's Jordan. And it's Wennington in at the 5 spot. Here's Jordan with the drive.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Del Negro the pass to Johnson. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Chicago leading by 22. Outside Jordan. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson.
2 minutes remaining.
Out left to the wing.
2 minutes.
Here's Del Negro. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
There's 1:38 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And there's the pass to Del Negro. Outside Robinson. David Robinson with a confident finish near the hoop.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, it's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
So it's the Spurs now. Del Negro the pass to Johnson. He kicks to Duncan. Takes it inside. The rebound by Pippen.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And he comes up with the deuce. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Johnson outside. 12 seconds left in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc, and Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And so it's Chicago in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Duncan sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Williams is out there with Purdue. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Brown. And it's Person at the small forward. Jackson passes to Brown. Williams scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Here's Person. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Kerr's gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Pass to Person. Jacks up a three. Jackson.
San Antonio foul. Will Purdue.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Substitution for your
They have been
ball.
really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Pippen. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Pippen's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Passes it to Person to end the run. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. It's Pippen with the drive, and Pippen slams it in.
Pippen there, driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Pippen's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Brown finds Williams. Here's Jackson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Pippen's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. That's tipped. Brown feeling it out a bit. Here's Person. Bangs home the trifecta. Person's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Count the basket.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I gotta believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Jackson down low. Rodman covering. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. The teardrop falls in.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Jackson misses. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're up by 34. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan, they should be golden.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Michael Jordan.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Harper. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's Burton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Weddington. That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Spurs.
So he gets them both. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. It's Jordan on the wing. Shoots over Brown, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.